Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many, probably. But trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer was immediately impressed by the remarkable versatility of this folding e-bike, highlighting its incredible range of adjustability. For their own 56 frame, the seat and handlebars could be raised to a perfectly comfortable position, making it feel as if the bike was designed specifically for them, with no geometric compromises. What truly stood out, however, was its ability to scale down. This was the only electric bicycle our reviewer found that could be adjusted low enough to safely and comfortably fit their tall 10-year-old son. With the seat and handlebars lowered, their son, who weighs about 110 pounds, could stand over the frame with ease and pedal naturally without his knees bending awkwardly. Both the adult and child reported that it didn't feel funny or strange, it just felt like a normal bike, a significant achievement for such an adaptable design. Beyond the exceptional fit, the performance was just as noteworthy. The bike's motor is powerful, effortlessly carrying a 160-pound rider up steep hills. This power, however, required some caution for the much lighter child, as the bike tended to take off like a rocket under his weight. This client made a point to supervise their son's first few rides to ensure he grew accustomed to the quick acceleration. Adding to its appeal, the bike is also surprisingly lightweight and folds into a compact size, making it easy to handle and store. Ultimately, this client felt their purchase was an excellent decision, expressing particular happiness in finding a quality electric bicycle that the whole family could enjoy.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer, an experienced cyclist who weighs around 250 pounds, found their experience with this electric bike to be a mixed bag that ultimately ended on a high note. Initially, the battery performance was a major concern. Our reviewer noted that even with pedal assist on most grades, a single charge would only last for about 5 miles on terrain with a modest elevation gain. The battery indicator seemed to drop to zero quite quickly, creating significant range anxiety. This made the thought of taking it on a true off-road adventure without carrying heavy and costly spare batteries a non-starter, especially given the bike's substantial weight. Pedaling this machine home with a dead battery would be a real chore. Adding to the initial frustration were several mechanical issues. The front forks began leaking, and a rear shock absorber was bent. When this client first tried to contact the company for support via email, the process was difficult. They received unhelpful responses regarding the fork and no reply at all about a potential warranty claim or replacement parts. However, the entire experience turned around when our reviewer switched communication channels. After giving up on email, they tried contacting the company through a social media messenger app and received a prompt and effective response. The customer service through this platform was excellent, and the company took care of all the outstanding issues. Despite the rocky start with the battery and initial support, the final verdict is surprisingly positive. Our reviewer really likes this e-bike, noting that for its price point, the value is hard to beat, especially with its 21-speed gear system, a welcome upgrade from the typical 7 speeds found on similar models.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer, a 62 individual recovering from knee and back injuries, sought an electric bike with better suspension and an easy manual ride option. This particular bicycle perfectly met those needs. The combination of its wide, fat tires and full suspension system proved exceptionally effective at absorbing bumps and navigating curbs, making for a remarkably comfortable ride even on varied road surfaces. As an experienced electric bike rider, our reviewer observed that the assist modes felt quite rigid, essentially limiting the rider to specific speed tiers. This difference took some getting used to. Another observation was a slight suspension bounce when cruising at higher speeds, even on what seemed to be smooth terrain. Despite these minor quirks, this bicycle demonstrated surprising power, effortlessly conquering the local hills and proving to be generally fun and engaging to ride. Regarding battery performance, this client found it quite impressive. Even after heavy, motor-only use by a heavier rider, a full charge provided substantial range with a respectable amount of power left. This suggests a robust battery life. Additionally, night ride safety was a positive, complemented by a commendably quick recharge. However, a few areas for improvement were noted. The throttle response felt a little mushy, and the seat tube's unusual size made swapping the seat difficult. The absence of adjustable handlebar height was another minor inconvenience. After about a month and accumulating some miles, this bike continued to perform admirably. It only needed a quick check to tighten a few screws. While there was a developing minor squeaking sound, it wasn't bothersome during actual rides. The battery's range in powered or assist mode settled into a consistent distance, showing no significant difference between the two modes. Overall, this client remains very pleased with this electric bike, considering it a worthwhile purchase.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.